This is Spanish 2, Beauty and Aesthetics, Vocab 1 through 5. I'm going to say each of these expressions in English then Spanish and clap. And after I clap, I'd like you to repeat both the English and the Spanish with me. Number 1, to go to bed, acostarse. To go to bed, acostarse. Number 2, to shave one's face, afeitarse la cara. To shave one's face, afeitarse la cara. Number 3, to shave one's legs, afeitarse las piernas. To shave one's legs, afeitarse las piernas. Number 4, to bathe oneself, bañarse. To bathe oneself, bañarse. And finally, number 5, to brush one's hair, cepilarse el pelo. Cepilarse el pelo. Now the first thing that you've noticed, I'm sure, is that these verbs don't just end in AR, they end in ARSE, SE, SE, SE. Now this say means to do something to oneself. At the most basic level, if I say acostar, that's to put someone else to bed. If I say acostarse, it means to put oneself to bed. All right? And you're going to learn this unit that's called reflexive and how to work with that. So right now, don't worry so much about the say. Just memorize that acostar is to put someone else to bed, and acostarse is to put oneself to bed. This say at the end means somebody's doing something to themselves. All right. How are we going to remember that acostarse is to go to bed? Well, see the word star? Visualize yourself lying down in your bed at night, looking out the window and seeing a star. So listen to this little chant or little rap. I lie in my bed and I look at a star. Acostarse, to lie down, to lie down. Acostar. Again, I lie in my bed and I look at a star. Acostarse, to lie down. Acostarse, to go to bed. Okay? So acostar, to put somebody else to bed. Acostarse, to put oneself to bed. Now, again, afeitar is to shave somebody else. Afeitarse is to shave oneself. Okay? So, how are we going to remember that afeitar is to shave? Well, it's a man's fate to shave his face, and it's a woman's fate to shave her legs. So afeitarse is to shave oneself. Now notice, in English we say to shave one's face, in Spanish we say to shave the face. You put the in front of body parts. You don't say I hurt my foot, you say I hurt the foot. You don't say she washed her hands, you say she washed the hands. Spanish people love the word the. We have one word for the, they have 4. El, la, los, las. We say it's 4 o'clock, they say they are the 4. We say I hurt my foot, in Spanish they say I hurt the foot. Now, again, afeitar is to shave, it's a man's fate to shave his face. Afeitarse las piernas is to shave one's legs. And again, for leg, I sang in that little song. I lift my leg up in the air sometime and say pierna. Pierna is leg. Okay. Now, bañar is to bathe somebody else. Bañarse is to bathe oneself. Again, this say means oneself or one's own. Okay? Now we've talked about baño's bathroom, and when you want to take a bath, you go to the bathroom. So bañar is to bathe other people. Bañarse is to bathe oneself. And finally, cepilarse el pelo is to brush one's hair. Okay? Now this one's kind of odd, but my students always confuse the word comb, which is peinar, with brush with the cepillar. So visualize yourself, you get up tomorrow morning to brush your hair, and a bunch of vitamin pills fall out of your brush. And you're like, man, hey mom, I want you to see this. A bunch of vitamin pills fell out of my brush. Now obviously somebody couldn't pour vitamin pills into your comb, but somebody could pour vitamin pills into your brush. I know that's weird, but that seems to help my students. So cepillar is to brush someone else's hair. Cepilarse is to brush one's own hair. And again, you don't say to brush one's hair, you say to brush the hair. All right, let me give you time for a post quiz. I'm going to cover up the Spanish. I'd like you to take a few moments, look at these English expressions and say the Spanish equivalents out loud, or even better, look at these English expressions and write the Spanish equivalents down on a sheet of paper. This has been Spanish 2, Beauty and Aesthetics, Vocab 1 through 5.